Hello, my name is Kartik Dhere. I am a student of the MVDL Master in Vedic Literature. The subject is Upaveda. The topic is different types of swords mentioned in the Ayushanasa and Dhanurveda. Being by introduction the importance of the swords in the ancient Indian warfare and the society, referencing their designation as the royal weapon. Mentioned that Dhanurveda, the science of the weaponry, dedicates the significance attention to the classification and the characteristics of the swords. Classification of the shapes. Aushanasa Dhanurveda classifies the sword into the four types based on their shapes. Agra Prithu, big shaped sword. Then Mula Prithu, the width is less than that of its edge, having a very thin and narrow sharpened edge. Then Samkshipta Madhya, a sword with a arrow middle portion compared a sword with a narrow middle portion compared to its edge. Samakkaya, the sword with the same width throughout its parts. Also mentions other words of the swords like Shulagra, Samagraha, Mandalagraha, uh, Gojivagraha, Parasvagraha, Kutilagraha. The base type has a round or the shoulder sharp edge with the blades shaped like a cow's tongue or the bamboo leaf. Classification of the length. Aushanasa Dhanurveda also provides the classification based on the length. Lagu Khadga, the small sword which is further divided into the Kriya, Maraka, Mara, Margastha, and Chitra Talita. Then Madhyama Khadga, medium sword divided into the Shuka Sanchara, Shuka Sanyaha, Madhyama, Ati Madhyama, and Uttama. Uttam Khadga, a long sword divided into the Durdarsha, Vajja, Sunanda, Nandana, and Shrestha. The length of the 50 anguls is considered best as Uttam, while the length 25 to 50 anguls is considered the medium Madhyama. The sword shorter than the 25 anguls are considered bad, is considered Adhama. The uh, Gargacharya supports this classification. Parasar Muni suggests the 40 angula of base, a 30 as a medium, and a 25 as a bad. The qualities of the food sword. According to the Yukti Kalpataru, the 8 gunas or the qualities of the swords are Anga, Rupa, Jati, Netra, Arishta, Bhumi, Dhvani, and Mana. Rupa, color. The sword can be Nila, Krishna, Pishanga, and Dhumra. Mixing these colors create the further classification. Then Jati, class. The swords are divided into the four classes: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. Then Dhvani, echo. The Nagarjuna mentioned 8 types of the Dhvani sound: Hamsa, Kamsya, Megha, Dhaka, Kaka, Tantrika, string of Veena, uh, Gardabha, donkey like, Asma, stone like. The first four are considered the good one. Mana, refer to the weight of the sword. A large sword with less weight is good, while the small sword with a high weight is bad. Bhumi, two major divisions, Divya and Bhaumya. Divya type has good voice and Bhaumya is very thick. The Arishta markings. The Arishta has a 30 classification. The presence of the Arishta in the sword is good. Usage of the sword. Ancient texts like Niti Prakashika, Mahabharata, Manasalosa, and Bharata Bhavadipatika provide the instructions on the sword usage. The Bharata Bhavadipatika describes using the sword in the orbital shape is known as the Bhranta. Using the sword in the Bhranta type in the upward direction is known as the Upabhranta. Using the sword in the Bhranta type in all the direction is known as the Avidhama. These usages are for blocking the enemy's sword beat. The Niti Prakashika mentions the 32 types of the sword uses, including Bhrantam, Upabhrantam, Avidham, Aplutam, Viplutam, and others. Other considerations: the material and manufacturing. The material or the iron ore from the different regions like Varanasi, Magadha, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and their impact on the sword properties. This method, like Bayana Kriya, to enhance the sword hardness, is being done. The omens and the warning. The traditional beliefs about avoiding using the swords as the mirrors or drawing them without reason. Beliefs about auspicious and inauspicious marking. Thank you.